Hello, welcome to week 11 of the new program, or the new style of programming anyway. Day after the powerlifting comp, I cut the volume in half for the squats. My knees were ruined, so I just did 2 sets of 4 at 195 rather than 4 sets of 4. Aiming for 4x4 200 next week. See how the knees are feeling. Probably, in hindsight, should have given them a rest. It affects me later on in the week. Unfortunately, I cannot do the 4RM later on in the week. I tried. I got to 185 and my knees were in agony. Kept with the bench, 4x4, 100 kilos. This was quite easy. And then on Tuesday we got straight back into snatch balances, some pausing at the bottom, 3x3 at 110. Best ever snatch balance is only 117, so I think some muscle has been attained in the shoulders and some stability is increased a little bit. So then I did snatch, low hang snatch, overhead squat. This is one of my later sets. I don't know why this is first. This is 115. Couldn't quite get under it. Had nothing left for the. It's good to be hitting those weights though, even just for singles. Had trouble with the low hangs on this. Each one was a 7 kilo PB. It would have been. So this is 110. Yeah, the best low hang snatch before this was 108. So I hit 110 a couple of times. Then I went 113, I think, and then I had those 2 attempts at 115. Felt alright though, focusing on actually moving my feet. Still doesn't really happen, but I feel like a little improvement goes a long way for me. That's 113 there. Because my ankles are pretty mobile, I can get away with catching close. Do still need to work on some. That was a jump. Do still need to work on opening them up a little bit. And then Wednesday I did 5 triples on pause jerks, 130. These are 2 random sets. I don't know if they're the best ones or not. Had to start this session at 8 in the morning after a PT client. I was absolutely fucked. My elbows are terrible in this one. I was playing around with some new cues, and I'm just getting used to them in this one. In this session, I reap the rewards on the Friday session. I mean, it's getting up there, a bit wobbly, a bit pressy. But this is 130, this is 90%, and this is what I never would have dreamed of even doing. Never mind for sets of pause to triples, so that's big progress really. And then tempo front squats were a lot easier this week, 5 kilos heavier, 135 for triples. Yeah, funnily enough, I was terrified of doing these because of my knees, but the knees they held up pretty well. Would like to try and hit a tempo front squat up above 160, so we're going to work up to something like that. And then a couple of sets of 5 on normal squats. This is at 150. Not really focusing on technique. By this point was a little bit gassed and just tried to get it over and done with as quickly as possible. Yeah, obviously this would have been the 7th working set, so yeah. Thursday tempo bench, 100 kilos. Again, before the cycle started, 100 kilos was a working weight for max attempts really, never mind tempo. So I just did a couple of doubles, and I think I did 3 sets. And then I went for a 4RM. So last week I hit 120 but only got it for 2. This is 120 again. Obviously my best being 125. So I got the first rep. Got that third rep was a grind. And then wasn't getting the fourth one. Still only 3RM. It was better than last week's fail though as well. It got a lot higher up. And then on Friday we had some snatch triples, 110, 3 sets. This is technically my 3RM, so 3 sets of it. Finally felt like I was getting some extension. As you can see, I have the most distracting class in front of me, people right in front of me, which was a bit of a put off. And then here we are, 140 for a pull clean front squat double jerk. So the jerk really reaping the rewards. First time ever the cleans actually felt harder. But yeah, this is 5 kilos off my best single, so it's about a 10 kilo double jerk PB. It's a 3 kilo clean front squat jerk PB, never mind the extra pull and jerk. This is huge, really. That's a nice looking solid elbows there. That jerk. And then I had a bit of an anxiety attack, so I went home early. Didn't get the accessories done. And then Saturday, so was meant to 4RM squat, like I said earlier. Could not, for the life of me, get above 185. So I moved on to the light Olympic stuff, 3x3 hang power snatch at 90, and then 3 sets of slow pull power clean, hang power clean, push press power jerk, 105. Each of the hang powers for the snatch and the cleans were 5 kilo PBs, so that's something. And then I was saving up really for a big deadlift. So that was 230, that was my last warm-up. I was trying to hit 235 for a set of 4. And this is my 1RM, so here we go. Do lose my back a little bit, but it is literally a 1RM, so hit it for 4, again that's huge. Did see a little bit of stars here. But another solid training week. No squat PBs for the first time in 11 weeks, or whatever, however long it's been. But other huge PBs everywhere. So yeah, that's a good one. See you next time, I suppose.